So I've been real busy reorganizing the garage and working on a new model. Got a few projects going on. That's the hull I'm about to work on for the Anoli Proa. And then I've got the Lucky Pigeon trimaran. Hopefully I can get that in the water in the next couple of weeks if it's not too cold. And the new model I'm working on, just throwing around some ideas. And then I've got the chain hoist. I've got a new 24-foot hull someone built and didn't finish it, so I bought that. I have to bring it over. So why do I build these models? To gain understanding of what I'm doing on a small scale using less energy than I would if I made mistakes on a bigger scale. So I build models first and I learn so much. It is by far my favorite way to learn for what I'm doing on these boats. Also, it's a test of patience, I'll tell you that, because if you want to build a big one, that takes a lot longer than building that one. So this model has a few attributes that I wanted to figure out if I could get away with on a larger vessel. I wanted to see how the boat worked with minimal rudder. And so I only had two small rudders, one on each AMA, the two outer hulls, and no rudder in the middle. And what I found out was in light winds it was fine. In heavier conditions it did not work well. It would not tack. The sail configuration was good. I think it worked out well. It does perform better upwind without the mizzen sail. And so taking out the mizzen sail, or at least taking it down on a real boat, would be a better idea if, say, you're trying to make progress upwind. Other than that, it helped balance. The boat was perfectly balanced with these little rudders, which was unexpected. I do think I could add a steering oar off one of the two sides of the big hull, and that would probably tack in heavier wind conditions. But I did like how the boat handled the bigger chop. When I went over by the ocean with the wind, it was gusting at 17 miles per hour. And this little boat, actually, I didn't see any bad things. It didn't do anything weird. The two AMAs did kind of dig in a little bit, but they're angled upwards. And there's a flat area in the front that I think helps kind of pull the nose up. And these hulls are asymmetrical in the back. It's kind of like a Hobie hull where it does have asymmetrical design features, mainly from halfway down the hull to the aft portion of the hull. And so I think that was beneficial in not needing a keel so much. But I think a centerboard or some kind of a lee board off the side with a steering oar, and this would be a really functional vessel in all conditions. And I'm thinking about building it 16 feet with maybe these would be, I don't know, 11 or 12 feet, the AMAs. And I also have the large hull, which is 24 feet, and I would be using the two slider cat hulls that are 16 feet as the AMAs for that one. So I kind of have, this is kind of a couple ideas I wanted to test out and see what I could get away with. On the way to the second model test. It's about 38 degrees and it's about to snow later today, so I don't feel like doing much else than playing with model boats. I'm going to a place that's open to the ocean, so it'll be a good test to see how it handles the chop and the bumps. So wind's really cranking, about 14 miles an hour and a high of 38, so we'll do our best. Try to do a tack. Let's see if she tacks. Almost, not quite.